Alright, we're going to be watching Funny Monk, who is going to be playing Sigma and Esperanza. There's a little bit of Doomfist at the end, but we're not going to see that. This is Gold 2 on console. I'm having trouble ranking up despite constantly having a good kill/death ratio. I am Silver 4 DPS after many seasons and unranked on support, and I was placed in Gold 2 for my first placement as a tank when I picked it up midway through Season 3. Any help would be greatly appreciated. Okay, so it sounds like you're pretty new at Sigma. You look fairly new at Sigma. And most of this is actually going to be focusing on mechanics, because you're going to get held up a lot on mostly the second point, where I think Sigma is not that good in this map, just because it's a very vertical map. But fortunately, the other team doesn't take advantage of high ground, because this is low or high gold on console, so people generally don't look like they know what they're doing. But a lot of this is just going to be focused on mechanics. Like, you're generally speaking in the right positions, but you just need to be able to convert and get kills. So we're gonna watch that. It's not gonna be a full thing. We're just gonna be maybe a mini-ish review, and we'll just take a look. We have shield out. That's fine, or that's their shield, I guess. You attack the Kiriko. You should be moving forward. Nothing should stop you from moving forward right now. Like, there's no point in you stopping here, because if you stop there, they're just gonna break your shield and then kill everyone else on your team. You need to just immediately start moving forwards. Paraiso is kind of tricky because you have three possible routes you can go. One, you can wrap up, assuming you're not a dive tank, which is honestly what I would play here. But if you're going to play a ground tank, option one is to wrap this way. Option number two is to go up here and put pressure this way. And option three is to just go straight to the point and force them to come get you. I personally prefer going, unless they're like really spammy, I would prefer to go up these stairs and then force them off high ground as soon as possible, which is generally what you do. I don't know why that attack happens. So one problem is you're going to leave your shield up too long. At this point, like, everyone's basically by this, or should be by this. I would probably release shield around now. You're a little slow because you're going to need shield in a few seconds. Sense of urgency, right? Got to get up these stairs ASAP, like as soon as you possibly can, because every second you wait is a second that they could be killing your teammates. You see how you're chilling here? This is the wrong call, right? Don't go this way. Just go immediately up these stairs, okay? Don't even hesitate, right? We roll this back. I know this seems like such a small thing. It's actually a really big thing that you don't bother coming up right now to help your Genji. You should be going up the stairs right now instead of going this way, which is a big mistake. Okay, you got to get up here, right? The Discord is up there. Okay, so this is where mechanics matter. This Hanzo clearly does not know that you were there. So this is, you walk up, you do double attack, then you wait for him to, or you activate rock, expecting him to jump, you rock him, double attack again, and he's dead. Okay, that is what you should be doing right now. You could also, if you're really good, you could do double attack melee and then rock to one-shot him, now that the one-shot combo is mostly gone. So the problem is you don't use your attack when you get an opportunity right here. Okay? Instead you open with rock, so that's already a mistake, and you miss the rock, so that's two mistakes right there. And then you finally get him with that. You do double attack with the melee, then you're going to miss him with both of those, which is no good. That Hanzo should be dead right now. Okay? If you want to climb, that's the kind of kill you need to consistently get. Like, this is as easy a kill as you're going to run into in your Overwatch career. And it's kind of like an aim problem. It's kind of an aim and decision-making problem, because you should have attacked first before throwing that rock. See, right here, you see how you creep up and then attack? You should have attacked first before throwing the rock. So that's a decision-making problem. And then from there, you hit the double, right? Then you miss that, and then as a result, the Hanzo manages to get away. You very luckily hit the Cassidy. So the reality is Overwatch is still a shooter, okay? If you don't land shots, doesn't matter how good your decision-making is. If you can't get kills as a tank, you're going to lose games. Anyway, Hanzo's gone, right? He's out of the picture. Nothing you can do about that. Now you should be killing the Cassidy, okay? Just walk into him and just double direct him, and he's dead. In fact, one direct I think kills him right now, because I think he's below 50. Nope, you need one direct and a melee. So you miss that attack, or you get rocked. Again, you can shield off the Sigma. Fine, whatever. So things get really weird right now. You get rocked, you shielded, you're at 244, so you actually really need to stay alive at this moment in time. I would have gone back up into the shield, and that way you started shield dancing. And I'm going to guess, because you're new at Sigma, and I assume you haven't seen my Sigma gameplay guide, that you do not know what shield dancing is. But with shield dancing, when you're fighting an opponent, you put out your shield, and then if they are on this side of the shield, you stay here. When they try to walk through the shield, you go back the other way. And then you go back this way, and this way, and this way, and it's called shield or bubble dancing, is when you go back and forth like this, making it very hard for them to hit you consistently. Instead, you stay out here and open. Honestly, if I was a Sigma, I would just kill you right now. But, you know, whatever, it is what it is. So you're going to drop down. The Sigma completely ignores you, right? He's grasping, correct move to rock. Yep, attack right away. As soon as rock goes out, you can attack instantly. So right now, you could already be attacking, because if you just hold down the attack trigger, you will attack right now, which is an extra 110 damage that you really need right now. See? Now you're not attacking. You're going for the Kiriko, which is the right call. No, you should go Kiriko. Go kill the Kiriko. Why are you backing away? So this is an example where you're just not reading the fight well, okay? This is a 4 on 2. You should be advancing, not backing away. See how you back away right now, and now you throw a shield? No one's even attacking you, right? Just kill the Kiriko. Just double direct, she's dead, right? Then go forward and kill the Sigma. So you waste way too much time doing this. Like, you need to have that killer instinct as DPS and as tanks. You can't be like, you can't let them off the hook when they're low and you outnumber them and you're backing away from a fight, all right? You don't always get these opportunities. Sometimes you're down, and you need to make the most of it when you're up. Does your team end up winning this fight? They do, but that lack of killer instinct is going to hurt you in general. So you start capping here, chilling, right? They obviously don't get a contest. We're going to come out here. You attack it. Great, Kiriko's dead. You eat this headshot. The moment you eat that headshot, you see the Widow up there, you should immediately shield, right? Shield or grasp. Because you are now one-shottable. You decide that you don't have to worry about it, and then you die. This is sloppy. Right, like at high gold, and granted I know that you just placed here, but at high gold this should be pretty easy to be like, okay, just use any of your abilities to not die right now. In fact, even just turning, looking down, and walking out would have saved your life because I would have prevented a headshot on you. So you had 3 possible options to not die here, and you used none of the options. So now you're out of sync with your team. You should be attacking right now, right? Again, Sigma, really, really important to constantly be attacking. You do very low damage compared to the other tanks. You're the second lowest damage of all the tanks in the game. So in order to make up for that, you need to be constantly attacking, right? That's the great thing about Sigma. Constantly apply pressure. Attack, attack, attack. You have no ammo to worry about. You don't have to worry about reloads. Just always attacking. Every second you possibly can attack. So this shield is a bad shield. Like, why would you throw it this far out? You're not ready to use that shield yet. Like, putting shield here, okay. Shield out here, no good. Too far. All right? See, that allows Sigma to walk through, and he's going to rock you, so the Sigma's outplaying you right now. Again, you see how your shield's getting super low. Also, you open with rock for no reason here. So don't spam rock, okay? This is not a good rock, all right? Rock is a 10-second cooldown, and as soon as you don't have rock, it allows the Sigma to punish you, right? Now the Sigma bulls you because he doesn't know you don't have rock. Even if you have grasp, he can rock you out of it. Now he has grasp, and you don't have rock, so you don't understand the Sigma versus Sigma matchup. I have a separate video on that. I'll link it if I remember. You should have released your shield by now. Attack, right? Even right now, I know you're rotating to get around the shield, but keep attacking the shield. Shield only has 700 health, right? You're not doing anything right now anyway. Attack the shield as you rotate, and then be ready to attack again when you cross the side of the shield. So, again, right now, you should be moving forwards, not backwards. You see how your team is tanking for you. You have the most health and the best defensive abilities in the team. You should not be playing in the back line. You need to advance right now, and you need to be shielding for your Mercy so she doesn't die. So again, you see, like, everybody else is playing ahead of you because they're trying to kill the opposing team, and you are not. You're just trying to, you're playing like a support would, right? You're playing like where an Ana would or a Kiriko, way the heck in the back. Like, you need to advance and be like the point of attack. That Sigma dies, which is totally unnecessary. So attack right now. You're full health, right? Your soldier with half health is braver than you are. Like, have some courage. Get in there. Get into the fight. Attack. You're like, oh, why am I losing despite having a good kill death ratio? Well, because your teammates are tanking for you. You know, like, if you're gonna do this, just play DPS. You got to get up in front, right? You have to be. See, even right now you're playing. You see how you're slow and playing in the back. Like, why are you being conservative right now? It's just a Lucio. Just walk into him. You see how you're backing up into the room? Just walk into the Lucio and kill him. You're 550 health. It would take the Lucio. He does 80 damage a shot. It would take him 7 attacks for him to kill you. He would literally have to fire 5 times. Wait, what was he at? 20 ammo? Yeah, he would have to fire 5 times, reload, and fire 2 more times with a 100% accuracy to kill you, assuming nobody healed you and you didn't use shield or rock or grasp. It is mathematically impossible for this Lucio to kill you. Just walk into him and kill him. You know, like when I swing out this corner, if this was me, the second I swing this corner, I just run in a straight line at them. I don't have to worry about dodging. It is mathematically impossible for the Lucio and the Moira to kill me right now. Literally impossible. Okay, just run at them. Right? Again, see, you're like being too defensive. Okay, you go back here to help your Zen. Right? You finally kill Lucio, which is too slow, too late. As a result, you lose your Zen for it. Now you get low. Looking, right? Reposition, fine. Right? Just chill for a second. Rock the Moira. Great. Attack. So you're not good at the one-shot combo, which again makes sense if you're new at Sigma. You got to be advancing. So right now, I would probably tap X for healing or whatever the console equivalent is, because I do think you need healing right now. Okay, Moira's dead. Great. So you should be moving up, taking space. Attack, attack, attack. Keep attacking, right? Force out the grasp. So this is like going to take a while to explain the Sigma matchup, but the short answer is attack the Sigma, force out shield, break shield, keep attacking Sigma, force grasp, rock grasp. That is the way that you win the Sigma matchup. Right? So you should save the rock to break, to pop them out of grasp. Yeah, I mean, I guess you need to come back for this because nobody else is doing it, but in general, this should not be your job. Like, you can understand the card's not moving right now, right? Something is going on here. This is not great awareness on your part. Break the shield. Break the shield right now. It's really important. Moira dies for no reason. I wouldn't shield this far out. Really not necessary. I think the Widow, you're like kind of worried about the Widow, which is okay, but advance, right? Advance. Don't play here. Play here in his face, right? That way you're not going to miss. You do 110 damage a hit. He has 310 health. After 4 attacks, he is dead from just you alone. Okay? Walk into the Sigma, into his face. Definitely don't attack him while he's grasping. You get lifted here, and then you're going to die. So you get lifted right now, and you basically have no tools because you wasted rock. So rock is why, this is a big reason why you save rock. Okay? This is a bad rock. Honestly, like, you should save this to interrupt grasp right now because he uses grasp now to stay alive. This is why you shouldn't waste rock. Number 1. Number 2, you'd also have rock to interrupt high noon. But even beyond that, you can still survive this by just using grasp and looking at the Cassidy. Right? Grasp will eat up all of high noon, and then the Zen pops trance here, which would have saved your life. And then you would have plenty of health, and then potentially have been able to win this 2-on-3, right? Depending on how good your mechanics are. But you do not pap grasp, and then you die. And I think a big part is probably just muscle memory, right? If you're new at Sigma, you're not going to know. Oh boy. If you're new at Sigma, you're not going to think about stuff like this because, you know, it's tough. Lucio's low right here. We're going to watch the rock. This is wildly off. I don't know if it's a sensitivity issue or what. This is a bad grasp. I don't know that you knew that the Moira didn't have fade here. Also, you're already up 1, up 2 in fact, right? You're up 2 right now. I don't even know why you're grasping at this moment in time. This fight's already won. So using ultimates in 1 fight is a bad idea. You're going to move forward. Again, right? Just walk into the Sigma's face. Like, you are up multiple people right now. Just literally walk into his face and just trade damage out at point blank. See? You see how your Soldier's consistently, like, actually the one who's tanking? Right now, you should have killed, even if you just meleeed him, he's dead right now. Like, little things like this add up so much because you're not aggressive enough as a tank. Okay? Again, just walk into the Cassidy and kill him. Right? Like, you have shield, you have rock, you have grasp, you have full health, you have all the tools. Like, throwing rock from here is impossible. You have all the tools like, to kill this team, and you're crazy defensive. Right? So passive. You got to get up there. Again, get up there. Like, Widow headshot is not that big a deal for you because, again, you have shield, you have grasp, right? You have full health. You are far better equipped to be eating a headshot than anyone else in your team. At this point, the Sigmas respawn. I don't know why you're grasping with nearly full health. Okay? So you're at 365 right now, 368. Right? Now you're grasping despite being around a corner. You're totally fine right now. You do not need to grasp. Okay? That's time that you could have been using to kill Lucio. Now grasp would be huge, right? Now grasp saves your life. So this is just generally poor ability usage, poor fight decision making, etc. All right, we'll watch one more. So you see, the high ground is a problem for you. This is one of the reasons why Sigmas are really bad at the second point of this map. This is why I typically play dive heroes here. I would shield off the Widow and then start clearing high ground. I think it's easier to clear high ground from this angle than it is from this angle where they can just step back on you. Thankfully, the Cassidy drops for no particularly good reason. You get low here. I think grasping there would have been okay as well and just maintaining that pressure. Genji bladed, which means you should have gone with him. This is a highly questionable rock. Right? With Genji blades, I want to get in there, right? Enemy, when your team pops ultimates, go, right? Gotta go. There's no reason to expect the Moira would have faded behind you. Like, if you're the Moira here being bladed, can you imagine fading behind them? Like, you just need to predict where people are going to go, right? Or not use rock until you confirm that. Once again, you use grasp. That's basically completely useless here. Like, you're at 250 health, but, like, it's only Lucio shooting you right now. Lucio's not going to kill you. You should have shielded right now to help your Genji. See how your Genji's super low right now? You should have shielded to help protect your Genji and then killed Lucio, which you do not do. So as a result, your Genji dies. This is honestly just a mess. You start rock late here, which means the Sigma's able to rock. As soon as he starts rock, like, I guess it's basically the same moment, but that's kind of generally a bad idea. You should just use shield there and bubble danced, shield danced. Right? Attack. Don't shield unless he's attacking you, right? Like, it feels like, oh, hey, you know, I throw a shield because that's what Sigmas do. If they're not even looking at me, I don't throw a shield right now. Right? You're gonna swing this. No one is looking at you right now. Just attack. Right? Attack the Moira, attack the Sigma, whatever you want to do. Attack somebody, then throw a shield if you start taking some damage. Lucio continually steps in your face. Right? This Lucio is just clowning on you, to be perfectly honest, because you just aren't hitting him. So he just does whatever he wants. This is a really bad rock because you hit the shield. First of all, your attacks hit the shield, despite if you just step slightly to the side, you'd be fine. Then you're gonna rock the shield for no reason. Really, really bad, right? Rocking shield is a terrible decision, and it's a great play for you, right? When someone's trying to rock me and I shield it, I feel great. I'm probably going to win that fight as a result. That little thing usually means I'm going to win the fight. Again, you still can't hit the Lucio, right? Aim continues to be a problem. You're not hitting anything right now. Melee him, right? Just melee him. Attack, attack, melee. Attack, attack, melee. Alright, you're going to push forward because Lucio's finally fed his life away. Yeah, that's a good shield, right? Go forwards. Yep. Again, you see how you pause there? You get scared by one Sigma, despite the fact that you have 1, 2, 3, 4 heroes here and a 5th one behind him. You see how you're gonna step forward and then step backwards right now because you're so scared that one Sigma is somehow gonna stop 5 people on your team. So I suspect is that you have no idea whether or not you're winning or losing a fight, right? You just kind of do what you're gonna do no matter what. You're not aggressive enough. Widow ends up getting a kill on your Tracer. You still need to advance forwards. Right? Your job to take space right now. You should be pushing all the way up to this corner, right? And hopefully this corner, and then the fight is won. You need to move forwards. You see how you pop rock from too far? Just walk forward. Just shield off the Widow. Walk forwards, kill the Lucio. Okay, again, shield her off. Yeah, that's fine. You don't need to throw it so far. Just enough. Just a little bit is fine. Again, you should be walking... Well, I guess there's a Cassidy here for some reason. But you should be walking forwards, right? Moira's here. She has no fade. Easy kill on your left. You should hopefully hear this / see this. Does not seem like you noticed that. This Moira should have died for this. She's going to fade into your team. She has no defensive cooldowns right now. Easiest kill in the world. You totally ignore her / don't see her. You're tunnel visioning on the back on this tank instead of killing the Moira who slept on the ground. Oh my god, your poor Ana. Right? This Moira fades into your team. Watch, watch, watch. She fades into your team. So she has no way to get away right now. Okay? Easy kill, right? Attack, attack, rock, attack, attack. That's it. So the Ana's like, what the hell? Ana's going to sleep this Moira. Again, at any moment in time, you could kill this Moira. Ana's going to run over here and be like, I don't understand why no one's paying attention to this at all. She's staring here, waiting for help. And she's like, well, sleep's about to expire. Then she attacks, then nades. Moira's still super low behind the cart. At any moment in time, you could have killed her. Right? You're still over here messing around. Sigma's going to flux her whole team. You're going to counter flux for some reason, which is a really bad idea. You get super low. Moira in your face, and then you die. You're eventually going to win this fight, but fine. I'm going to stop watching now. So, general problems, to summarize. Number 1, biggest single problem, you need to be a lot more aggressive, right? You're consistently letting other teammates tank for you. You play in the back line as though you're a DPS or a support instead of playing in the front as a tank. If you see if you see teammates ahead of you and those teammates are not dive like heroes, like a Tracer, then you are probably doing something wrong, right? Like, you need to be the point of attack. If you have full health and resources, like you have shield, you have rock, whatever, grasp as well, you should be pushing, okay? On offense, that should be your perspective. I have full health, I have my cooldowns, my teammates are all alive, push, be the front team member. Okay? And I think that's a big contributing factor as to why you have so few deaths, is because you play so conservatively, you're not gaining enough value. Okay? That's number 1. Number 2, from a mechanics perspective, I think everything is kind of wonky here, right? Like, you use rocks at the wrong times, you shield at the wrong times, you grasp at the wrong times, and you can't secure kills, as number 3. You have a lot of trouble quickly killing off overextended teammates, or overextended enemies. And some of that's aim, and some of that's like you don't even look at them, right? You don't even bother looking. Like, for example, we look at the Moira situation. Right? This is a kill for you. The Moira has made a mistake. This is 100% a mistake that you should have punished, and you just don't even look at her, right? And even if you're like, okay, well, it's hard to hit a Moira who's jumping on the cart, maybe, then she gets slept, and you're still not killing her. Like, just walk up with the Ana and attack her once, and Ana throws a grenade dart, she dies. This is 100% on you to not kill the Moira in this situation, which then forces this to take a lot longer, you lose resources, etc., etc. And things like not keeping yourself alive with grass, right, against high noon, not holding rock to knock Sigma out of grasp or flux, those are big problems as well. So again, re-summarizing again, number one, being much more aggressive, right, staying in the front line. If you have health, your teammates are up, push. Okay. Number two is general ability usage, very problematic, very inefficient, I would say. And number three, being able to secure kills quickly and having a sense of urgency are your biggest problems. Because overall, like, you might have a good like elim to death ratio, but your value is quite poor because you're consistently not making space and forcing your teammates to have to tank for you and take the initiative. Okay, I'm gonna stop there. Hopefully that's helpful.